What we do is we buy solid waste, mostly metals, plastic bottles, and also cardboard that we process at our facility. And the bottles that will be collected at the kiosk will be transformed into flakes, hot wash flakes that you can see in the picture. In the processing, you see on the super side, we have the green flakes, and these flakes will be a semi-finished product that can be exported to any country in the world. And from those flakes, the manufacturers, they produce PSF, which is polyester staple fiber. That is, in essence, it's a fiber that can do shirts, it can do any type of garment that you want to do. As the volume of the bottle will be increasing, we'll add capacity to our processing facilities. And the next step will be to process the HDPE bottles, which are the white bottles right under the segregating. And at this time, we're exporting them built, but eventually, as we're collecting more and the volumes are increasing, we'll invest into a washing line to produce flakes as well of the HDPE plastics, and so on and so forth. That will create sustainability, because once you have a semi-finished good that you're exporting, the price level you can buy the plastic stays more stable, whether the market goes up or down. You're selling something that can go in any countries, and it becomes a valuable commodity for the end users. At this time, I would like to, you wanted to say something?
Yeah,
I'll return the microphone to Bob.
Well, Stephan is a very humble guy, so I want to talk a little bit more about him. And I think if you go to his facility, it's truly an amazing thing. And his family, like I mentioned, got into the plastics business around. They were in the metals business back in 1994, 95, and then in 2005 they started plastic recycling. So before the earthquake, they actually had invested over $1 million into that machine that he talked about, which washes and grinds a flake product. So you can imagine that, okay, I can crush plastic, and it's worth about $550 a ton if I crush the plastic. If I wash and grind the plastic, it's worth $750 a ton, plus the price keeps going up because plastic prices are tied to oil prices. So as the profitability of this goes up because of the investments that their company has made, that's money that goes back into the system to then get more people to collect plastic. And we want to, so phase one is how do we increase the amount of plastic to get more people employed and everything else, and so we can do more processing of plastic into this commodity that Stephan is talking about. The next step is to say, how do we then look at more domestic consumption of this material? And as Stephan was talking about, you can take this plastic flake, turn it into a fiber, you can then make clothing out of it, you can make building materials out of it, and I really kind of look at what this program does is it really helps create the incentives for a Haitian-owned company to make a further investment to have even higher quality jobs and to support even more plastic collection at the local level. And so I just look at what the company they've built. We wouldn't be here if they didn't have this amazing capability already to sort, process, and also find markets for this plastic. And also because they are now washing and grinding this flake product, you can export it to places like the United States. Because if you have a dirty plastic that you're just crushing, the United States will not take it. But if you have a clean wash product, they will take it and then they make it into those building materials. So right now, a lot of that production is happening outside of Haiti. Longer term, we are trying to make more of that next level production happen here. So now the man of the hour to talk to you about the business behind us and to go through the components of it. And later, as I mentioned, we'll give you an opportunity to kind of see it, touch it, feel it. But to give you the overview is Jason Berger from CSS.